Life is too short to live in fear. We were not created to tiptoe through life playing it safe, avoiding risks and shrinking back from opportunities. We were designed to rise, to step into the unknown with confidence and to embrace challenges with courage. Fear is a liar. It tells you that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not strong enough. But let me tell you, you have everything you need inside you to overcome every obstacle and walk boldly into your destiny. Fear is not something you were born with, it's something that tries to attach itself to you. When you were a child, you didn't hesitate to take risks. You weren't afraid to try new things, to dream big, or to believe that anything was possible. But as you grew, fear started creeping in, maybe through negative experiences, failures, or the opinions of others. The truth is, fear is not part of your original design. It wasn't placed inside you to guide you, it showed up to stop you. Fear is an enemy, an imposter that tries to steal your confidence and keep you from stepping into your full potential. Fear operates through deception. It makes problems seem bigger than they really are, exaggerates the risks, and convinces you that you're not strong enough to handle what's ahead. Have you ever noticed that most of the things you worried about never actually happened? Fear thrives on worst-case scenarios, keeping you stuck in a place of hesitation and doubt. But here's the truth: 95% of what you fear will never come to pass. And even if you do face challenges, you are more than capable of overcoming them. The problem isn't the fear itself, it's the power you give it. The moment you stop feeding fear, it begins to lose its grip on you. Fear grows when you entertain its lies, when you dwell on what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. But when you shift your focus, when you refuse to let fear dictate your choices, it starts to shrink. Think about the times you pushed past fear, how you took a step forward despite feeling unsure. Didn't you feel stronger on the other side? Every time you act in faith instead of fear, you weaken its hold on your life. Fear is not your identity. Too often people say, "I'm just an anxious person," or "I've always been afraid." But fear is not who you are. It's something that tries to attach itself to you. You don't have to accept it as part of your personality or your future. You were not created to live small, worried, or intimidated. You were designed to be bold, courageous, and confident. When fear comes knocking, you have the power to say, "Not today. I refuse to let fear control my destiny." You have a choice. Will you live according to fear, or will you live according to faith? Fear tells you to stay where it's safe, but faith calls you to greater things. Fear says, "You're not ready," but faith says, "You are more than enough." Fear tries to limit you, but faith reminds you that the best is yet to come. The next time fear tries to creep in, remember this: fear is not from you, it's against you, and you have the strength to rise above it. Great things never happen in places of comfort. If you want to experience the fullness of life, you have to be willing to take risks. The comfort zone may feel safe, but it's also the place where dreams fade, potential goes unused, and opportunities slip away. You were not created to live a life of mediocrity. Deep down, there's a voice inside you calling you to more. It's calling you to step out in faith, to take the leap, to trust that even though you can't see the whole staircase, the next step is already in place. The comfort zone is deceptive because it gives the illusion of security. It tells you if you stay here, you won't fail. If you don't try, you won't get hurt. But what it doesn't tell you is that staying in the same place can be just as dangerous as taking a risk. When you refuse to step out, you miss out on experiences that could change your life. You miss out on new relationships, new growth, and new blessings that are waiting for you outside of what is familiar. The truth is, the longer you stay in your comfort zone, the more it turns into a prison. Every breakthrough in life requires a step of faith. Maybe it's applying for that dream job even though you feel unqualified. Maybe it's speaking up when you've always stayed silent. Maybe it's starting that business, writing that book, or going after the opportunity that seems beyond your reach. The first step is always the hardest, because fear will try to talk you out of it. But the moment you move forward, something shifts. Doors begin to open, new confidence is built, and you start to realize that you were capable all along. Think about a butterfly. It doesn't reach its full beauty by staying in the cocoon. It has to struggle, push, and break through its confinement. And just like that butterfly, your next level requires you to break free from what's comfortable. Growth is uncomfortable, but that's where transformation happens. If you only do what feels safe, you'll never see how far you can truly go. What you're dreaming of is on the other side of your comfort zone, and the only way to reach it is to take a bold step forward. So what is that one thing you've been afraid to do? What dream have you been putting off because it feels too big? It's time to silence the doubt, ignore the fear, and take action. The path to greatness is not found in playing it safe. It's found in stepping out with courage, even when you don't have all the answers. The world is waiting for you to rise, to step up and to step out. Your destiny is calling. Don't let the comfort zone hold you back. Your words have power. Every time you speak, you are planting seeds. Seeds of victory or seeds of defeat. Seeds of faith or seeds of fear. Too many people go through life speaking negativity over themselves. I'm not good enough. I'll never get ahead. I always mess things up. Then they wonder why they feel stuck. But the truth is, you cannot speak defeat and expect victory. If you want to live a bold, fearless life, you have to start speaking bold, fearless words. What you say about yourself matters. You may not feel strong, but when you declare, I am strong, I am capable, I am more than a conqueror, something shifts inside you. Your mind starts to align with your words. When you say, I always attract good opportunities, suddenly you begin to notice doors opening. Your words create the atmosphere for your life. If you want to change your reality, start by changing your vocabulary. Life will always have challenges, but you don't have to speak defeat. When you face obstacles, don't declare failure, declare favor. Instead of saying, I'll never get through this, say, I have everything I need to overcome. Instead of, I'll never break this habit, say, I have the discipline to walk in freedom. Instead of, I'm stuck in this situation, say, I'm stepping into new opportunities. Your words are shaping your future, so make sure they are building you up, not tearing you down. Some people let the negative voices of the past dictate what they say today. Maybe someone told you that you weren't talented, that you would never be successful, that you weren't enough. But you don't have to carry those words any longer. It's time to replace those lies with truth. Declare, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am chosen for greatness. I am equipped for every challenge. When you speak with confidence, you break free from the limitations that others tried to put on you. No matter what it looks like right now, keep speaking boldly. Speak success before you see success. Speak healing before you feel healed. Speak breakthrough before the breakthrough comes. When you declare good things over your life, you activate favor, strength, and divine opportunities. Don't let doubt and fear dictate your words. Rise up, declare victory, and watch how your life begins to align with the power of your own voice. Your past is a place of learning, not a life sentence. Too many people let yesterday's mistakes, failures, and disappointments dictate how they live today. They carry guilt over things they can't change, replay old conversations in their minds, and allow past hurts to hold them back. But here's the truth. You cannot move forward if you are constantly looking backward. The past may have shaped you, but it does not have the power to define you unless you let it. Maybe you've experienced setbacks, missed opportunities, or made choices you regret. We all have. But living in regret won't change what happened. What will change your life is deciding that your past will not control your future. You are not who you used to be. You have grown, you have learned, and you are stronger now. The mistakes you made were lessons, not life sentences. Every setback was a setup for something greater ahead. Some people are stuck in the past not because of their own mistakes, but because of what others did to them. Maybe someone hurt you, betrayed you, or walked away when you needed them the most. It's easy to let that pain turn into bitterness, to hold on to resentment, thinking that if you let go, it means they win. But the truth is, forgiveness is not about them, it's about you. When you release the past, you set yourself free. Don't let the actions of others keep you from the amazing future that's ahead of you. The past is a reference point, not a residence. Stop dwelling on what you lost, what didn't work out, or what should have been. You cannot rewrite history, but you can write a new future. Every day is a new beginning, a fresh chance to move forward. Your destiny is too great to waste another moment stuck in the past. When you stop reliving old disappointments, you make room for new blessings. So what are you holding on to that is holding you back? Is it an old mistake, a painful memory, or a missed opportunity? It's time to let it go. Your best days are not behind you, they are still ahead. You are not your past, you are your potential. The moment you decide to stop letting the past control you, you step into the future you were created for. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that greater things are coming your way. Fear has one goal: to keep you stuck. It whispers, what if you fail? What if you're not good enough? What if everything falls apart? And if you listen to those thoughts, fear will paralyze you. But here's the truth. Fear is loudest before the breakthrough. The moment you take action, fear begins to lose its grip. The key is to move forward despite the fear, because the more you act, the weaker fear becomes. Think about a time when you were afraid to do something. Maybe it was speaking in front of a crowd, starting a new job, or making a big decision. At first it felt overwhelming, but once you stepped up and did it, didn't you realize it wasn't as bad as you imagined? Fear magnifies things in your mind, making them seem impossible. But action shrinks fear down to size. You don't have to feel brave to act bravely. You just have to take that first step. Fear feeds on hesitation. The longer you wait, the stronger fear becomes. If you overthink, doubt creeps in. If you keep waiting for the perfect time, you'll never move. The truth is, there is no perfect time. There is only now. Every step you take forward makes you bolder, stronger, and more confident. Action creates momentum, and momentum destroys fear. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite the fear. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in life happen when people push through their doubts and take action anyway. Maybe you don't feel ready, but start anyway. When you act in faith, fear loses its power, and you step into a new level of confidence. So what is fear holding you back from? A dream, a new opportunity, a relationship, a better version of yourself? Whatever it is. Don't wait until the fear disappears. Move forward while it's still there. Every time you take action, you weaken fear's hold on your life. The more you move, the more fearless you become. Fear fades when you take action, so don't let it keep you stuck. Step forward and take control of your future. The people you spend time with shape your mindset, your confidence, and your future. If you surround yourself with people who are fearful, negative, and full of doubt, that mindset will rub off on you. But when you surround yourself with bold, confident, and faith-filled people, their courage will inspire you to step into your full potential. You were not created to do life alone. You were designed to be connected to people who lift you higher. Fear thrives in the wrong environment. If you're constantly around people who play it safe, who always expect the worst, or who never take risks, it will be difficult for you to step out in faith. Their doubts will plant seeds in your mind, making you second-guess your dreams. But when you align yourself with people who think big, who believe in possibilities, and who challenge you to rise higher, fear begins to lose its grip. Their confidence will strengthen yours, and their courage will push you to take bold steps forward. Look at the people in your life. Are they building you up or holding you back? Are they speaking life into your dreams or feeding your fears? Sometimes, the greatest change you can make is to shift your circle. This doesn't mean cutting people off, but it does mean being intentional about who has the most influence over you. If you want to be fearless, you need to walk with fearless people. If you want to succeed, surround yourself with those who are winning in life. Bold people don't just talk about dreams, they take action. They don't dwell on obstacles, they find solutions. They don't let fear stop them, they move forward anyway. When you spend time with people like that, it challenges you to stretch beyond your limits. Their energy, their drive, their mindset, it all pushes you to rise higher. Before long, you'll start thinking bigger, believing more, and taking the steps you were once afraid to take. Who you surround yourself with will either push you toward your destiny or pull you away from it. Choose to walk with people who inspire you, who see greatness in you, and who challenge you to be bold. When you align yourself with fearless, purpose-driven individuals, you step into a new level of confidence. You start believing, dreaming, and achieving at a higher level. Surround yourself with bold people and watch how your own boldness begins to rise. Everything you need to fulfill your destiny is already inside you. You weren't created to live in fear, doubt, or insecurity. You were designed with strength, wisdom, and the ability to overcome every challenge that comes your way. Too often, people look at what they lack, the skills they don't have, the resources they wish they had, or the experience they think they need. But the truth is, you are already fully equipped for every season, every opportunity, and every obstacle that comes your way. Think about a seed. Inside that tiny seed is everything it needs to become a mighty tree. It doesn't need anything added to it. It just needs the right environment to grow. In the same way, you don't need to wait for more qualifications, more resources, or more validation before you step into what you were created to do. You already have the gifts, the talents, and the strength to succeed. The key is to trust what's inside you and take action. Doubt will try to convince you that you're not ready. Maybe you've heard that little voice in your head saying, "You don't have what it takes. You're not smart enough. You're not talented enough." But that's a lie. You are more capable than you think, stronger than you realize, and smarter than you give yourself credit for. The problem isn't that you're missing something. It's that you haven't fully tapped into what you already have. You have been given everything you need for this moment. When you trust that you are fully equipped, you stop waiting for permission to move forward. You stop looking at other people's success and thinking, "I wish I had what they have." Instead, you start walking in confidence, knowing that what's inside you is enough. You may not see the full picture yet, but that's okay. Every step you take reveals more of the strength and ability that has been inside you all along. So stop second-guessing yourself. Stop believing that you need to be more before you can step into greatness. You have everything you need to succeed: the ideas, the strength, the creativity, the determination. It's already in you. Trust that you are fully equipped, step out in faith, and watch how doors begin to open and opportunities start to unfold. You are ready, you are capable, and the best is yet to come. What you expect in life is what you will attract. If you expect defeat, failure, and disappointment, that's exactly what will come your way. But when you wake up every day with the expectation of victory, with the mindset that good things are ahead, you open the door for favor, blessings, and success. You weren't created to live in constant struggle. You were designed to overcome, to thrive, and to walk in confidence. Too many people go through life waiting for the next problem, expecting things to go wrong. They say, nothing ever works out for me, or I always have bad luck. And then they wonder why they stay stuck. But here's the truth. Your mindset shapes your reality. When you expect victory, you begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles. When you declare, I am destined to win, you shift your focus from fear to faith, from lack to abundance. Living with the expectation of victory doesn't mean life will always be easy. Challenges will still come, setbacks may happen, but when you expect to overcome, you don't stay discouraged. You see every difficulty as temporary. You know that even in the struggle, something good is coming. That mindset keeps you moving forward instead of giving up. It keeps you believing when others lose hope. Think about a champion. They don't walk onto the field expecting to lose. They don't wake up doubting their ability to win. They prepare, they train, and they step onto the stage with confidence. That's the mindset you need to have every single day. When you step into your workplace, into that meeting, into that opportunity, walk in like you belong there. Walk in knowing that you are favored, equipped, and destined to succeed. So what are you expecting today? Are you expecting another ordinary day, or are you expecting breakthroughs, opportunities, and blessings? Shift your mindset. Start declaring, something good is coming my way. Favor is following me. Doors are opening. I have the strength to overcome. When you live with the expectation of victory, you position yourself for the incredible future that's waiting for you. Keep believing, keep expecting, and watch how your life begins to align with your faith. It's time to rise up and live fearlessly. No more playing small. No more letting doubt, fear, or the past hold you back. You have everything you need to step into your destiny. The power is already inside you. The courage, the strength, the wisdom, it's all there. Now, it's up to you to take action. Make the decision today to step out of your comfort zone, to speak boldly over your life, to refuse to let the past control your future. Choose to take action even when fear tries to stop you. Surround yourself with bold people who inspire and challenge you. Trust that you are fully equipped and wake up every morning with the expectation of victory. You were not created to live in fear. You were made to thrive, to walk in confidence, to chase your dreams without hesitation. So step forward. The future is waiting. Your destiny is calling. This is your time to live fearlessly.